Mother.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Relax, Your Majesty. Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures. Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew, and so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form. You ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Tyre says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. Something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all. Tyler won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otto has to say.
Trouble with your gear, or so will it be? And?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What are you making them skies then?
Otto. How
The realm? As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are... He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping me send an owl their way the moment the winds turn foul.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts. Some could be that they don't.
I suppose not.
How is it that every one of your little excursions, not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate, no one could have predicted the act.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not...
You believe that?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more...
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here.
Is there anything you don't know, Luke?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has... That, I believe, is a question And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the... But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins...
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Clive?
Only one.
It would. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a cashier out her gates and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raped.
When it rained?
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the dead. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make... Which means...
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Clive. Going purse weighing you down? It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
Then we're next.
I can't do it. I can't.
But you can. My lord.
We received the dames. There have been sightings of strange...
With the blue eyes. Yes, they've taken so many.
Akashic.
Arthur, and what of your mistress? Is she...
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
You heard what happened in the cafe.
We're all left for more on the captain's orders.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. I'll have a word with him.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think... and perhaps they'd...
That thing... it...
Did you see the
creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went...
Do you remember where you...
On the road from...
It's all right. It's all right. Give me your arm.
You're a pikeman, yeah?
I've got fat in a pack of them.
Leave that.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Sorry, darling. I truly am.
Ambrosia won't help me here. This is no time to ride.
Yeah!
Clive, look.
I see them. With me. Titan!
Should I prime?
Save your strength. Stay down. Too slow.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the towns that...
Don't think they will.
Oh, isn't that right?
Yes, my lady.
Philippe here has convinced...
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed him. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Now me, I never needed convincing. I became it, and the people I love include the ones standing before. Now, if you don't mind.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe, but it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning.
Sid! Oh, you're Newcomb. Should I be worried?
Ah, you haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. But the fact is... as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but...
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you...
Suppose we... follow the shouting.
Lower than beasts they are. Aye.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food, and you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill.
I was about to ask you this.
Costness is in chaos. And the Briar's kiss here, and I was here to do just that. When Master Lubor told me of his troubles.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's. These are cursed skies, or an entire...
We're still working on the skies. Perhaps we can find it.
I hope so.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid, but have left to smolder.
That, my thoughts? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only...
And if there's one thing bandits like...
What would Sid the...
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will count, and it may still be possible to make them before presenting them,
and that would be
to pool our resources and save them.
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandit.
It appears we have a plan. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if...
As you wish.
Your face is Don't worry. Victor and I will do most of the talking.
Play along.
What he means to say...
Picture it, Conrad. Here she is. Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane? Come...
A pleasure, my...
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Cap...
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just... You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalam's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of... that a band of beardless youths could better avenge?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest, and there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played.
My shop? Why would anyone do such a thing?
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's...
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the...
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right, if it will help. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good. Merely that it produced the... Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Keep.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert.
Very well. Jill and I will meet them.
The rest, my friend, the stakes I concede are high.
That is a...
Then I will...
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
Waken winds! Overwhelm us. Sword and stone!
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, you did well out there. The inn would have been...
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad.
We all saved Alec.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that visitors from the desert...
The plan worked. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the deed? We are united. And as for you, Sid, you fight.
I'll take that as a compliment.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Martha.
And you, Clive.
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them...
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not.
Not a chance. Faster!
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place...
You are mistaken, my lord. We're here by Madame Martha's...
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions.
Wade's men? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find...
Did he? Take your wounded back to the... Martha will see you're looked after. Would you...
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding...
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we...
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, and they've got wounds!
Damn it!
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be...
My brothers.
Mad dogs. The lot of them.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And...
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade.
I see you're all...
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way.
A second.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without.
Don't you worry about...
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow.
Dogs. The law of them.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round to wait. Shall we? Nice try. Do you see any more?
No.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Or look, hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wound.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up.
It was a hard-fought victory. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make...
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to...
Well, when you put it like that...
My lord, there's some... Oscar, over here. It is an honor to... I am Oscar.
Murdoch.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. Well, go on, then. It's not for me to... Yes, so... If it please you, my Lord Marquis, I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar. But I'm a shield no longer, and spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by... You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are...
It's all right. We know. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm so...
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Tyre says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua! Clive! It's Gav! There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now.